I've been a Bible-believing Christian for 25 years. I've been around the block a few thousand times in all sorts of different denominations, both charismatic and evangelical, both Baptist and NAR, both Assemblies of God and Plymouth Brethren. I've been all over the place, man. Maybe even a little bit of Catholic at times. Ooh. Well, let me tell you this. One of the things I've never quite been able to wrap my head around theologically is when people spout out expressions like this: self-righteousness, self-righteous, judgmental, legalism. And there's no like explanation, or there's no defining of those terms. They just spin them off. Like everybody's supposed to understand what you're talking about. Let me be clear about that. Nobody knows what you're talking about, okay? When you say stuff like that as a Christian, nobody knows what you're saying. It's Christianese. It doesn't make any sense. They are words without meaning, and they can be changed and manipulated to serve your own selfish purposes anytime you like. They can make you look like a good person while at the same time being secretly self-centered. So when you throw around words like self-righteousness, legalistic, and judgmental, like I said, dude, nobody understands a word that you're saying at all. And it also discourages Bible study. As I said before, and I'll say it again, take a look at my scripture tab on wesleygospel.com. Lifeway did a national survey about 5 years ago. I think it was 5 years ago. Oh, excuse me, I think I just burped. Only 11% of people in America have read the entire Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Only 11%. So if you're using words like self-righteousness, which, again, that's a word that does not exist in the Bible. If you're using words like legalistic, again, that word doesn't exist in the Bible. When I say the Bible, I mean the King James Bible. You know, if you use the word judgmental, that word doesn't exist in the Bible either. That word, none of those three words, self-righteousness, legalistic, judgmental, those words don't exist in the King James, the NIV, or the NKJV. So, dude, let me just be frank with you. If you're throwing words like that around, I don't trust your theology. I don't trust your belief system. And what does that even mean? Like, I'm not trying to be mean or rude about it, but like, you're not making any sense. I think what you're really trying to say is that you don't like it when people talk about anything that reflects moral principles, and you would rather define Christianity as a amorphous relationship with a spirit that you call Jesus, with a concept that you call Jesus, and you just don't want to read the Bible and learn it. I think that's what you're really trying to say. Again, when I hear you say that, when I hear people say that, I think what you're really trying to say is, I don't think Christianity should be based on reading and learning the Bible. I think that's what that's about.